Picture the scene. A crisp autumn night. The date is October 1st, 2025. A line of Audis sits poised, silent predators in the deepening twilight. One by one, their eyes flicker open. It isn't just a simple click-on, it's a performance. A complex sequence of light dances across the fascia, a digital awakening that signals intent. This is not merely illumination, it is a statement of technological prowess. The beams that slice through the darkness are sharp, precise, and almost unnervingly intelligent. This ballet of photons is the culmination of over a century of automotive lighting evolution. A journey from dim, flickering lamps to the pinnacle of seeing and being seen. Halogen gave way to xenon, high-intensity discharge, then to LED. Audi seized design freedom, then pushed further, away from a single source and towards intelligence. It was the dawn of the Matrix LED. So, what exactly is this Matrix LED system? Forget everything you know about a simple bulb inside a reflector. That's analog thinking in a digital world. The Matrix LED headlight is better understood as a high-definition projector for the road. Instead of one light source, two light sources, each headlight unit contains a cluster of individual LEDs, dozens of them. Think of them as pixels in a screen. Each tiny, powerful diode can be controlled independently. Turned on, turned off, dimmed. We're talking milliseconds here. The car is constantly scanning the road ahead, identifying other vehicles, oncoming vehicles, vehicles you're following. When another car is detected, it doesn't crudely dip the entire high beam. Instead, it creates a dynamic shadow, a dark tunnel around that specific vehicle. It does this by switching off only the LEDs that would have shone into the other driver's eyes. The result? You maintain powerful high-beam illumination on verges, road signs, and corners, while the other driver remains comfortably undazzled. It can handle multiple targets simultaneously, keeping light where you need it most. From the driver's seat, it's simple. Leave high beams on auto and let the car do the work. No more frantic dipping. No more squinting into the gloom on a country lane. The car manages the light, making driving safer, more relaxing, and a leap into the future. It's not just a headlight, it's a co-pilot for your vision. Beyond the headline act of the adaptive high beam, the Matrix LED system is loaded with a suite of features. They work together like a well-rehearsed orchestra. One of the most impressive is dynamic bending light. Using GPS data and steering input, the headlights anticipate corners before you even turn the wheel. The focal point begins to shift into the bend, illuminating the curve as you approach, not when you're halfway through. It eliminates that unnerving moment of turning into a dark apex. The light is always one step ahead, painting a clear path, giving you extra time to react. Then there's the advanced lane guidance function, straight out of sci-fi. On narrow roads and through construction zones, the system projects two distinct strips of light, creating a carpet that marks your vehicle's width. It gives an immediate visual guide to lane position and builds confidence to thread tight spaces without guesswork. Lighting used not just for illumination, but for active driver assistance and spatial awareness. When night vision detects a pedestrian or a large animal near the road edge, the Matrix LEDs flash a targeted beam 3 times. It serves a dual purpose, alerting the driver and warning the pedestrian, a proactive safety measure using light to bridge communication. Finally, an aesthetic masterpiece, coming home and leaving home animation. Pure theater that greets and bids you farewell. Not just for show. It's a declaration of the tech inside. Crisp edges, smooth transitions, precision movements. It makes the car look alive, intelligent, thoroughly modern, even when parked. A functional component turned core design and brand statement. The magic isn't just in the LEDs, but in the network of sensors and software that acts as a central nervous system. The primary input comes from a forward-facing camera, typically mounted near the rearview mirror, the eye of the system. It monitors the road, running complex image processing algorithms to detect headlights and taillights of other vehicles. It distinguishes vehicle types and calculates their position, speed, and trajectory with incredible accuracy. Visual data flows to a dedicated control unit, the conductor of the light symphony. It cross-references camera input with steering, GPS and navigation, speed limits, and vehicle speed. Armed with this context, it makes millions of calculations every second. Algorithms determine exactly which LEDs activate and at what intensity, dimming to shadow, brightening to illuminate, projecting to guide. The sense process react cycle happens so quickly it appears instantaneous. A closed loop of perpetual adjustment. Simpler systems are binary. They see light and dip the entire beam. Audi's processors and software are surgical, sculpting light with digital precision. It's the difference between a sledgehammer and a scalpel, a truly cognitive lighting system. The benefits in the real world are undeniable, transforming night driving on multiple fronts. With effectively permanent high beam, your vision increases. Hazards, turns, and imperfections are visible sooner, giving more time to react. Reduced workload means less fatigue and more comfort. Set it and forget it without dazzling anyone. Aesthetically, it reinforces Audi's identity: sharp, precise, futuristic. Next comes digital OLED. Surface light sources divided into countless controllable segments for customizable signatures and communication. Laser light extends range. Future systems will project information, like a virtual crosswalk, making light a key interface. In the end, Audi's Matrix LED is not just lighting, it's intelligent vision for the road. Vorsprung durch Technik.